Now, young Londoners from state schools across the capital are being given the chance to become the next generation of city workers today. An event taking place at Guildhall offers more than 100 paid internships with some of the Square Mile's most prestigious businesses. And our reporter Fumi Olatoye has been catching up with them this morning. Fumi.
Thank you, Raya. The scheme is called the City Business Traineeship, and it was started by the City of London Corporation back in 2000 to try and increase social mobility amongst young people as well as diversity in firms. And what this does is it offers different internships across the City of London to these young people who are in year 12 and year 13. And it's around 25 businesses this year that will be offering places to these young people, and they'll be offering these places to young people who are the best and brightest of people amongst different local authorities around the City of London, so places like Hackney, Camden, Westminster and others. So I have with me now two students, one who has been part of the scheme in the past and another who is part of the scheme now. So Joshua, if I just start with you, you've been part of the scheme. What was it like and where are you now?
The scheme was amazing. It gave me a real opportunity to kind of get an experience with the city and time to kind of reflect on my skill sets and where I want to go in the future. And at the moment, I've just graduated from University of Nottingham with a politics and economics degree, and now I'm just hoping to go into the real world and use the skills that I learned during my internships.
So tell us a little bit more about your internship in particular. Where did you do it and what kind of things did you learn?
So my first internship I did at QB Insurance in 2013. I was in the Legacy Business Management division. Spent about 6 weeks there, great team. That was kind of like dealing with claims and run-off portfolio assets, which were to be sold or just run off generally off the company books. And what was that kind of doing? A lot of research, a lot of selling, talking to clients, working on Excel. And then my second internship was with Travellers. That was last year. I was initially in the claims department, rotating through marine, aviation, bond and specialty, and then I spent some time on the box with doing some underwriting, which was again brilliant experience.
So if you weren't part of this scheme, where would you be, and what would you have been doing essentially?
If I wasn't part of this scheme, I'd probably say I'd be in the same boat as everyone else. A lot of other students wanting to get into the city, just applying for these internships, which can be extremely difficult and time-consuming. I'd also just be working on my clothing line that I'm part of as well in the spare time, and just maybe enjoying being a student a bit more, and kind of just enjoying myself really. That's what I'd say.
And Jordan, you're about to start this scheme, so where are you at the moment and what are you hoping to get from this scheme as you take part in it?
So I've just finished year 13. I'm studying English literature, maths and further maths, and I'm going to go to uni in September, hopefully, fingers crossed, to study maths at Birmingham. The reason I applied to this internship is just because I'm still not really 100% sure what it is I want to do in terms of a career. So I feel like an internship like this will just give me a great experience of working in the city and kind of getting a feel for what city work is like.
And talking to other people here today, what has been their hopes and aspirations for this scheme?
I think for all of us it's mainly about learning more about the companies that we're working for and the actual fields that they work in. Because I feel for a lot of us, the city feels so far away from what we learn at school or the people that we normally surround ourselves with, so we don't really know a lot about it. And I feel like a lot of people also, we don't really know what we want to do, so I feel like it's more about learning.
And do you know where you're going to in terms of an internship as part of this scheme?
Yeah, so I'm going to be at Marsh in the political violence team. So I actually start on Monday, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit nervous, but it should be good.
Okay, well, good luck. And if I just ask you one more question, Joshua, what would be your advice to someone like Jordan going forward?
Listen, learn, and you will make mistakes, but it's for you to just reflect on your mistakes and take it from there, really. And don't be afraid to ask any questions, and definitely challenge your manager's view or your line manager's view, because it will give you a great breadth of experience during your placement.
Right, that was sound advice, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Okay, thank you so much for joining me this morning. So there you have it. Some of the best and brightest young people will be taking part in this scheme called the City Business Traineeship, which was started by the City of London Corporation.
Very wise advice there by the sounds of it at the Guildhall. Fumi reporting for us this morning.